Welcome back, guys, to another fun-filled year of draft grading. I figured I'd start out with last year's champions, that is Purvis with his team. He kept Des Bryant as his keeper. Once again, can't really fault you on that. Hopefully Dak Prescott can get him the ball, because without Romo, that passing game might be a little stagnant. But the one thing I do like about Dak is he's going to run around and make some plays, and that could help Des get some of those big catches down the field. Because if he's going to throw it up to him, you know Des is going to go get it. As long as he can stay healthy, I think he'll be all right there. Then I do like the LaShawn McCoy and Carlos Hyde picks. Both of them were injured last year, so you've got to worry about that. With Hyde, I like him. I think he's going to thrive in that offense, but the concern is what's going to happen when they get down, because you know they're going to be losing a lot of games this year. Are they going to stick with the run? Is he going to catch more passes? Is he just going to become, a moot point and not even get the ball? So that's a little concern there. But we'll see how that goes. Really, in running backs, though, the concern with me is that if you go with two injury risk guys like that, you got to get some backups. Well, the only backup you have is Charles Sims, who's currently the third running back for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and that right there can be a bit of a concern. But you never know. Doug Martin had one uptick year. He could fall back down and get some more carries. But even when Doug Martin was not playing well, Sims really didn't play well either. So it's all based on their offensive line. Now, as far as Willie Snead, I kind of like him. I think he's going to drop back down with him grabbing Michael Thomas this year, but I think there could be some more touchdowns capable there just because of the fact of losing Colston on that team. I think they're going to spread those touchdowns out a little bit. The one big question I have for this team is the three tight ends drafted: Greg Olsen, Jason Witten, and Clive Warford. You're only going to start one, at most two. Clive, I think, is a nice boomer bust player, and I like where you got him. But Jason Witten in the middle rounds, really, when is he going to play for you? Maybe Greg Olsen's bye week. I don't know what the thought was there when you could have grabbed another running back easily there. There was a lot of good ones out there, some starters still. So I think that could have been something that's going to really hurt you. And then you got Big Ben as a quarterback. That guy's going to throw a lot of passes. And you also have Kirk Cousins. So both of those, I think you could play really well. And even if one goes down, I think you're going to be sitting okay. As far as the rest of your wide receiving core goes, you went with the rookies. You got Will Fuller, Corey Coleman, and then you also have Kenny Britt. Kenny Britt is just one of those guys that a lot of lost talent, but at the same time, outside of Tavon Austin, they really aren't going to throw to anybody else. So it's a good shot there. So we'll see what happens. Bills' defense is injured as all get out. So, as good as you can get, they might not start that strong, but they'll probably be all right down the stretch. As far as this team, like I said, the running back depth is going to kill you. In the spot that people get injured the most, you have three, and only two of them are a starter on their team. So overall, I'm going to give this team a C. Like I said, with the running backs hurting the way they are, I feel like that's going to be your downfall, and that's what's going to really hurt you this year.